song to all my friends I know. Think like I remember every drunken night at the old time, driving me over, trying to make it home somehow.
Pinchihuero en la casa, a loco, puta. That was Gob with license from a cereal box. And this is Joey. Introduce yourself, my man.
I'm Joey Cape from Lagwagon.
And we're hanging in Chi-Town behind a fucking, actually on a fucking dumpster.
We're leaning on a dumpster.
Joey's got his fucking left elbow on a dumpster next to a pile of piss in Chicago at the Metro. Now, Joey, I gotta start this thing out with a beautiful fucking song that you guys fucking wrote in dedication to your good friend, Derek.
Yeah, probably. Huh? Was it Derek?
That's exactly Derek I'm talking about. Tell me about Derek.
I need a lot of words to tell you about Derek, but you know, he was a very special person, and I'm sure everybody says that about somebody that they lose, but he was pretty exceptional. Just a different guy. He was just one of the most honest people that I ever knew in my life, you know, and I lived a long time to see that, and I miss him. You know, he was refreshingly honest.
That's what impresses me most about Lagwagon, is every 5 songs that has the humor, you fucking mix it with them deep, passionate fucking songs that have fucking meaning.
Thank you. It's the easiest stuff to write. I think if you write lyrics, you know, it's the easiest stuff to write. The stuff that kind of directly affects you, it just comes out naturally. So, you know, it's not a job, you know, it's like you're just emoting, you know.
Now, as far as the family life, I just witnessed you talking to your daughter and your wife.
Yeah.
That's got to be pretty hard doing the tour thing.
Like, we're always on tour.
And how's that leaving the fucking wife and the kid?
It used to be really hard when she was first born, you know, and like, but you know, I think we have kind of, my daughter and I have a relationship where we kind of, you know, we get that that's what daddy does for work, you know. And my wife and I mean, my wife, before me, dated another guy in a band, another guy in a band, you know, like, she totally gets rock and roll, and so, you know, and they come out. They fly out a lot, you know, like, whether we're in Europe or Japan or, like, in the States, like, they come out, because we got to see each other, you know. But you work it out. I mean, I think in comparison to a normal life, people that go to work 9 to 5, like, you know, work 40 to 80 hours a week, it's much better, because a lot of times I'm home for a month, and I spend all day, you know, every single day with them. So I get, probably in the long run, I get more quality time with them. But it gets hard too. Yeah, it gets a little weird sometimes.
And the time you're away probably makes you appreciate more when you're with them.
Yeah, and I think they do too. And I think it's like, it's kind of made me and my daughter really, really close, you know. Like, we have a good thing.
And not to get inappropriate, but you got a lot of big motherfuckers in your band, and you're the shortest motherfucker I've ever seen in comparison to them big motherfuckers.
Yeah.
What the fuck's with them big motherfuckers?
I don't know. It just ends up that way. You don't pick and choose who you play in bands with. I mean, if I had a choice, I'd take them down a few inches.
I see the promo pics of them big motherfuckers.
Yeah, no doubt. Especially in the early days, because we used to have this guy Sean Dewey in the band, and we'd call it the Twin Towers, you know. And I was like the monkey in the middle. And playing with those guys, you know, I mean, it's a blow to the ego sometimes, you know.
Yeah, but you're rocking the stage presence, my little man.
Thanks. Well, I don't know. I mean, I've been small my whole life. I'm used to it, you know what I mean? You get used to it.
What's with the mustache?
I don't know. I mean, it's like, I think at some point you just kind of, it's like dye your hair, put piercings in your face, or whatever you do, you know, and like nothing's really shocking or nothing feels like anything new. So at some point you're kind of like, huh, a mustache. That'd be weird.
Now you guys have been around for fucking years, and the new record is titled "My Older Brother Used to Listen to Lagwagon." That's my younger brother, and I'm the older brother that used to listen to Lagwagon.
Yeah.
And give me a brief summary of the band and the origins for the fans listening right now who are unfamiliar.
We started in '89, and that means we're coming up on 20 years here. And I don't know, like any other band, you know, we came from a pretty small town, and there was a pretty decent punk scene there, and we were all in other bands, so it was pretty incestual, you know, like we some of us had played in bands together, and you know, there's no great story. We just jumped in a van and started touring, and that was what we wanted to do. That was the life we wanted to live, and somehow or another, lucky for us, you know, like 20 years later, we're still pretty much doing it, and it's great.
A lot of bands don't make it past fucking 2 years. What do you constitute the fact that you guys been around for so fucking long? Is it the camaraderie between the band members?
I think it's a combination of things. I mean, I think there's the passion that we have that most bands have, and there's timing. You know, we had really good timing. We got on the right label at the right time. We were in the right scene at the right time. You know, everything was really like a nice natural progression for us, and so it built for a long time, and I'm really just fucking super lucky. You know, like we just kind of had good timing on so many levels. Yeah, so many levels. And then I think the other thing is that at some point you just kind of decide, like, this is what you do, you know? It's like, this is what I know how to do. I can't really do anything else. So, you know, you're kind of addicted to it and you're kind of married to it, and what else can you do? And there's good times and bad times. It's like anything else in life, you know? There's times that you just don't want to do it, but it's all we know how to do.
And the new record, talk about it.
Well, the title's just a direct quote that we've heard a million times, you know, like we'll be driving on tour, we'll stop at a gas station, and somebody will say, "You guys a band?" And then we'll say, "Yeah," you know, and inevitably we'll say we're called Lagwagon or Lagwagon. I think my older brother used to listen to you guys in high school. You know, we get that all the time. Or we get, "Oh, Lagwagon, I got your record, man, what's it called? Trash?" You know, like they got one of the records. And it's kind of like, well, we have, you know, 8 others or 9 others now. So I don't know, you know, that was just kind of a good little self-deprecation and like a little tag, a little jab at our fans too, you know, like we know we're old.
Exactly. You guys are old. I'm old too. I'm an old fucking punk rocker. Yeah. Aging punk rockers. Give a shout out to aging punk rockers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But talk about Bad Astronaut for a second here.
I don't know, something I did with Derek, you know, because Derek and I hadn't been in a band for a lot of years, and when we kind of reacquainted after he came out of whatever kind of coma he was in, for lack of better words, we just decided we want to make music together again, and so we did that together, and then when he died, it ended. That was that. 3 records.
Joey, I appreciate the interview.
Here's a song to all my friends I know. Think like I remember every drunken